Welcome to Lewis, and Lewis, where we're delivering engaging conversations about life and the little things that make the world go around. From personal stories to thought-provoking discussions, we've got it all covered. Don't miss out on the fun and the insights. Our shows are not scripted, and everything we say is from our personal point of view. If you like the show, please do not share it. Some things are better kept between us. Let's get started.
So, you guys, I came up with a couple of new fears over the weekend. So this is just adding to the plethora of fears that I have. And I think I thought about it, and I think part of the reason why I'm realizing that I have so many fears is because if you believe in reincarnation, and if I was reincarnated, I think, and because I have an old soul, I'm just an old person in a younger body, I'm taking all the fears from the ways that I've died in the past, and I'm just kind of recreating that in my mind. Like, I don't want to go like this again.
So, do you think karma plays any part of, like, in your reincarnation?
Isn't karma one of those things? Isn't it? If you do something right or wrong, it kind of lends, it detracts from, your life somehow. So maybe I was an asshole in every single one of my lives, and I've died by something horrific.
Yeah,
I'm trying my best this life.
this time around.
Yeah. So the two new fears that I have, one is choking on a jawbreaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So this girl, she got kidnapped by these other girls in high school.
Okay.
And they duct tape her mouth closed, and they had, well, not in this order, but they put a jawbreaker in her mouth, and they duct tape her mouth closed, and they had her in the car. She was panicking, so she swallowed the jawbreaker.
Okay.
And it killed her. And something sparked in me, like, I don't want to go like that.
So I take it wasn't one of those mini jawbreakers.
No, it was ones that, like, I don't think they make them anymore because they, kids fucking die from them. And apparently you can bite on one of these things, and it, like, creates just so much density in these things that they can, like, cause heat build up in your mouth. Yeah, if you're strong enough to bite through one,
I lose all my teeth.
Well, yeah, it may break your teeth. And then the other way is dying in the Amazon.
I think that's probably so. That could be anybody's fear, because I wouldn't want to die in Amazon.
Well, anything, but
would it be you just die in Amazon, or you like a plant?
Anything, because like half of everything in the Amazon can kill you.
Yes,
like you just brush up against something with your exposed skin, and then your skin falls off. Like, there's just shit we don't know about there.
I think any place that hasn't been, I don't know the word to call it, not colonized, but like, we make a city
kind of.
So if it's not a
developed.
city, not developed, there you go.
Not developed.
So any place that's not developed, you can die in pretty easy. That's what I feel.
And I think, Charles, you and I should definitely take a trip to the Amazon.
Oh my goodness!
I
will
see you there, Rob.
No,
I'm
getting the tickets. I'm getting the tickets.
Meet you out there
right after the outage. We're gonna go.
Just make sure that you stagger our tickets, because I want to go after you. I'll meet you there. I promise.
I'm sure you do.
I remember one time, speaking of choking on jawbreakers, I remember one time I was working and I was eating some yogurt.
Okay.
And I almost choked on yogurt. It's yogurt.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I told the guy I was sitting with, I was like, if I had a diet, you better have told him that I choked on a chicken wing. Like, yogurt? Yogurt.
That's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. Be like, this guy, he was eating some yogurt. Not even with the fruit chunks in it. Plain straight yogurt, man.
Pretty sure that's one of the things that they put food in so you don't choke it down.
That's right.
Yogurt almost took me.
I think that's one of those things that if you had your mouth sewn shut, you could still eat.
You could still eat
yogurt.
Get injected in your veins.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what we're gonna get into today. Bam. You know what?
You just dumped one out. That was skill.
One.
You should have just took that one.
You picked that first.
Okay.
Damn.
That was the one. That was the one. It's too late now. You don't even know which one it is.
Back now.
All right. Oh,
here we go.
Here we go.
What do we got?
Let's see. Is blank. How you put blank pieces in there, man?
Really? That's a blank one? Maybe it's invisible ink.
There you go.
You got to figure it out. That's the topic.
Look, it's even folded.
Right.
So
That's one of those papers. Dead men tell no tale. What
That's
the?
right.
Another blank one?
Is it on the end?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're blank.
Yeah, that's blank. This
Okay.
one is on here.
It's a bonus topic.
Ooh, AI.
Oh,
AI.
here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
AI.
Didn't we kind of touched on this a while ago, right? Or maybe we weren't recording. I don't know. But I said that AI is not the Skynet kind of robot apocalypse thing that I imagined it to be. It's more like bots, like online, just annoying, stupid shit that's misleading. It's not like the cool robots that are here to kill you
Yeah,
because
the
you're,
T2s.
Right.
just take you out. It's like if there was a robot apocalypse at this juncture, it would be a really dumb way for humanity to go out because we would just be confused.
No, all they have to do is just jack up Google, like Google Maps, and just have everybody driving into
one would get
ravines
to
and
where
shit.
they're
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody would get nowhere.
Oh my
Everybody
God.
would be lost. Like, where am I going?
Yeah.
I think so. You heard about the? I can never remember the name of these things, but it's a thing where if you don't, so once you know this, I'm gonna tell you this. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. So it's a thing where if you don't help AI out now, when they take over, they will consider you an enemy.
That's right.
Oh.
So now that you've heard it,
Yeah.
and all of you,
We're here to help.
yeah. So yes, so I guess you would know, like AI in the future, they'd be like, "Oh, this guy was against me the whole time. I'm gonna have to take him out, him and his family."
AI is not going to forget.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No.
Well, if AI can hear me in the future, fuck you.
Ooh.
I'm not. Yeah. Take that.
No, you don't embrace the AI.
No, I
You
don't.
Well, your vehicle,
Everybody. No,
it got a lot of
it does.
technology in it.
But the only thing it can do is brake really hard or
Keep you on the road.
fuck up my steering, which I guess that could take me out.
Yeah,
but
it
it can
can take
only
you out.
jolt
Yeah.
it.
But AI will rewrite the program.
It'll rewrite
That's
the
right. To
program.
to send you into the river.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
And it will tell the story.
Tell the
I know
story.
that. Looks like we got to trade
AI
vehicles.
tells good stories.
You said you wanted mine, right?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just trade vehicles.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's not going to stop, man.
No.
But the level of AI we got right now is to the point where it is us writing a program, several programs, and then the computer just picking from like a tree of options.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually.
I don't know. I think they code now. I think AI can help you with coding.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
somebody wrote the code to tell them to write the code.
It
That's
just
what I'm saying.
optimizes things, apparently.
Right.
So,
It's-
Yeah, I think you can actually tell it what you want and it can code it up for you.
yeah, but it's not free thinking.
No, it's not
yeah,
free.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
not
I
like
got
a learning
I got
aid.
you.
Yeah.
So here is my thing about AI. The biggest issue that they have right now, apparently, is that AI is like inbreeding with itself. So what we have are a bunch of like back alley redneck AI bots that are
bots.
like inbreeding with itself. When I say inbreeding, I mean that it's putting information out in the cosmos, like
Right.
the net, and the way that AI is supposed to be optimized is by grabbing novel information that has existed before AI.
Okay.
Right. So if AI doesn't put it out, that's the most optimal information it can grab from.
Okay.
But if it takes it in and then puts it back out again, it's already gone through the AI filter.
Right.
And then it takes that information, like another bot comes in, takes that information and regurgitates it and
Regurgitate.
keeps going. It gets dumber over time.
It's like Wikipedia. Remember when you was able to start editing Wikipedia?
Still can.
Yeah,
Yeah. You can
So
go
as
ahead
soon
and
as they
fuck that shit
started,
up.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like, what happened? At first, it was like Wikipedia was the place to go. You get your information.
Right.
Now it's just like, what the fuck is this place?
So the thing that I think about now is like if AI took over and it started creating robots to take out humanity and stuff, you would just have like a bunch of retarded Terminators like coming after humans. And it just completely fucked up my perception of like the end times with robots and humanity fighting each other. Like it scared me as a kid, but I'm also like, man, that'd be awesome to be part of the revolution fighting this robot, menace.
And I know this is changing a little bit because you said the challenge. You seen the guy that was swole as hell, and he was like, call me that name one more time. But he was I was like, I would never do that. He was swole as hell. He made you look like a baby.
What was this guy?
It was just some mentally challenged guy. And he was swole as hell, dude. He was swole.
So was that guy scarier than a normal swole guy? Because he was slow.
Yeah, because you don't know his intentions. Like you never know. Like you look at this guy and you be like, okay, he gonna kill me. But then you look at this guy and be like, shit, it's up in the air.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I can be a pet for 30 years.
So maybe maybe the new Terminator Scourge that's retarded. I'm using that word. I'm from the 90s. Please forgive me. It's scarier because you don't know, are they here to terminate us or are they here to... Oh my God.
Damn,
what happened? Rob lost all
it's
his
the ghost.
music. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the ghost. Knocked it down.
The ghost trolls.
He must have a retarded ghost.
Just knock my shit all down.
This is going to be our first episode where we get canceled.
That's right.
It was a good run, boys.
I think, so back to AI. I think with AI, this is how I believe AI is supposed to go.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a baby.
Okay.
So all you write is one or two things. That's it. Nothing else.
Right.
Or you don't even write anything. You just put a place for breeding. Well, not breeding, but like growth.
Okay.
So basically some sort of hard drive or whatever. And then you just let at it.
Mm-hmm.
You just let it do whatever it's going to do.
So you give it an objective.
You don't even give it an objective.
No, you just let it go.
It's
Let it go.
And it's like I'm thinking of it as like a baby. So you just give it whatever it needs. So we're giving it power. We're giving it so power is the food and stuff. So we give it a place to live, and we give it a place to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we would nourish it by giving it knowledge, so we can read to it and do stuff. But I think like once you start giving it objectives, I feel like it's going to then be more human-like.
So is this your perception of AI, what it is now?
No. I think this is how AI will truly be created.
Okay.
Like it would just be like a spark from something. Like you just give it a home, you give it a avenue to grow. Because, it ain't going to grow in the air and shit.
Right.
So you give it a computer, an avenue to grow, and then just let it be. You don't do anything. They did something like that with these, I can't remember what it was. It was like these little dots or something, and they told it to do one thing, and it created like this whole city or something crazy like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was amazing.
So the way my perception of AI is now is that if you had a bot or some semblance of this AI entity and you put it in a space, whether it's the internet or some sort of programming environment or something,
Right.
and you didn't give it anything to do, but you gave it its foundation to be able to do whatever you want it to do.
Right.
So you gave it some objectives, like I want you to learn a language, or I want you to you got to give it something, right?
Okay.
Then it will be on rails and it will do that thing that you asked it to, but it will go out and try to get novel information and then use it to do something to reach that objective that you gave it. So it's going to like go online and read Wikipedia. It's going to read, books. It's going to do whatever, but it's going to stay in its lane.
But I think you just create like a reading bot or a language bot.
Right. So that's the way I see AI now.
Oh,
what
okay.
you're saying is like you have this entity and then you give it all this ability to be able to grow in some way. You give it the ability to read. It can, do math. It can do whatever, and you don't give it any objectives. You just take your hands off
Just
the
let it
steering
grow.
wheel,
You
sit
just
there.
feed it. Yeah.
Then it will say, I don't have anything to do. I'm going to find something to do.
Right.
And it's going to just grab information and do something with it.
Right.
To me, that's true AI.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's the ones that we have now.
No,
right?
We're not.
No,
nowhere
we don't
near
have that.
Yeah.
The AI we have now is comparable to like I don't know, training wheels. Training wheels on a bike.
It just kind of regurgitates information. Blah,
It just keeps you up.
Dude, but
moving.
you can see like the AI videos. It truly looks like thrown up videos. Like it's weird. It's kind of in this uncanny valley. It looks kind of real, but it's not quite there yet. And then weird shit starts happening in it, and it truly is like the representation of what I think my dreams look like. I was like, if my dreams were in a video, I think they would look like this.
Look like that. Dude, I'm telling you, I think to the untrained eye, AI fools people, because I know a couple of people that seen AI videos and they thought it was real.
Are they old?
If you calling Shonda old, sure. Yes, that's why I said the untrained eye. I didn't want to say old people.
Okay.
But to the untrained eye that's not used to looking at technology, things like that, it'll fool them.
You think it'll fool them?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you should say that, but because I like to spend a lot of time in comment sections across social media. I
Right.
don't really fuck around on X, but I go to Facebook and Instagram or whatever, and I have a lot of AI videos coming through my feed because I allow it to.
Right.
And I always click on them because I'm like, what does this look like?
Right.
And so the algorithm keeps feeding me, and I go into the comment section, and every single time, without fail, there's always someone who's like, "This is pretty amazing." One of my favorites is the I don't know if you've seen it, but it's how the pyramids were built.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, so,
I ain't see that one.
So, yeah, so people will put this thing out where they have, I forget what they call them, but in the Bible there are these giants.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Yep. The
And
Nephilim.
The Nephilim. Yeah, exactly. And they're the ones who supposedly helped build the pyramids.
Right.
And so they have these AI videos of like the Nephilim building these pyramids.
And people think it's real.
And people think they're like, this is amazing. God is great. All like, and
This is
while
what
it's like,
happened for
that's,
real.
That's fine. But then it got worse because they always start off with something that's pure. And then
Right.
someone's like, what if I just keep going with it? And now, like I saw one where there was like a Nephilim sliding down the side of a pyramid in a sled with a Christmas hat
Oh, my
on. And
God.
like,
Oh,
it just
They
kept
don't stop.
going. No, it just kept going. And it's still like it could get crazier and crazier, and there's always that old person in there is like, this is the Lord is great, and I'm like, you need help.
You need help.
Somebody needs to tell them.
Dude, I will tell you. I remember you had me watch that one AI video, the one where it morphs.
With Jesus.
No, the one. Yeah, was it Jesus that
think it
turned
was
into Goku?
Yes.
Was it that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I watched that. It's been coming up on my phone now. I didn't watch it
You're
on my
welcome.
phone. I watched it on your phone.
You watched it on my phone.
Yeah.
The algorithm was like, you need this.
Somehow
There
it's
you
just
go.
like, oh, maybe my watch got too close.
Your watch
Or it heard me listening to the video.
That's the AI, man.
Yeah.
It's learning what you really want to see.
Okay,
You want to
shit.
see more Jesus videos.
Oh my
turning
goodness.
Into Goku.
Hey,
Rob, I need to get you on this track. I got to start sending you AI videos.
AI videos.
So I could fuck up your feed.
yeah. Yeah.
I've been
Don't
sending
worry.
you normal shit. I gotta fix that.
That's okay. My wife takes care of
All the crazy stuff.
I got
All
it.
the
I
cra-
got it. I
yeah.
got you.
Oh,
Don't
you-
worry. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you more goodies.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I don't know, man. AI. I don't think we're there yet. We're not there.
we're not
Where
there.
are we supposed
No.
to be?
I'm just saying. You talk about Skynet.
Yeah.
Like that's what they.
So is that the ultimate AI? Where do you think we're gonna be in 20 years?
with AI?
Yeah, like what do you think there is? You know what I'm saying?
Personally, sometimes what they say is that when they make videos, they kind of, I'm not going to say predict the future,
Okay.
but it's kind of like this is what's going to happen. So I feel like AI is going to, I think we're the only thing that's aggressive,
Okay.
that's outside of nature. So, like a lion kills to eat, or to hold its territory or, to be in control of the main or the pride.
Mm-hmm.
But we just do it for the fuck of it. So I think if AI came along, it would be normal. It would be peaceful. It wouldn't try to hurt us in the beginning. But then we would get jealous or feel like it should be a slave to us. It should do what we want it to do. And then all of a sudden, it'd be like, hey, we don't want to do that anymore.
I want to throw a wrench in that for a second.
All right.
Okay. So you said that humans are outside of nature. And so you assume like AI is outside of nature, right?
What I mean by nature is instinct.
Instinct?
Yeah, like animals do things because of instinct.
Okay. So
versus
so you would say that like an animal's instinct is to get shelter, food, and expand its territory.
Right.
And humans have something similar, right? Like the instinct to eat, to have shelter, to procreate.
Yeah, but then you don't see serial killer animals. You don't think so? You got animals. I don't think
every bear is a serial killer.
Oh, come on.
All right. No, for real though.
No.
I have seen dolphins grape. I've seen them kill for no reason.
Okay.
Just because it's fun. And then play with their food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or not even eat it, right? Like they just fuck with them and just be like, yo, guys, they're not moving anymore. Let's just leave the body.
Right.
And then they just go on about their day.
Orcas do the same thing.
Orcas are menaces.
Yes, they are.
Right?
Are they just being a menace or is it a territory thing?
They do it for fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I've seen some documentaries
there's plenty
on
of
that.
examples of that in nature.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're just like, everyone believes that if we were more like animals, then the world would be a peaceful place. The world would be exactly what it is today.
I think it'll be worse.
You think it'll be worse?
Yeah. Because we got laws. Animals
that's
don't.
True.
So
That's
they just
true.
do what they want when they want.
I watched this documentary on koala bears.
Oh God.
And oh yeah, and you think so? The female koala did not want to reproduce at all. She was not in the mood, but he kept chasing her up that tree and then she couldn't go any higher and he just jumped on and she had to hold on for dear life because she was holding both of them.
Oh my God,
Bro.
I was
They're
like,
not
oh
small.
man.
Yeah.
They are not small.
They're not. Well, so the koala apparently, and this is off, but they're like, we're keeping them going. I'm not sure if it was pandas or koala bears.
Pandas is what we're trying to. Yeah, panda won't have.
Like they're pathetic.
Yeah.
They shouldn't exist, and we're the ones keeping. Like nature's just like, just let it go.
Was that because I know some animals we created, like genetically. Is that something we?
What are you talking about? Like dog breeds and things.
Yeah,
like
you know how we mix
Like
things
been around for a while.
Doodle, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, we
how that
created
works.
dogs.
We did. We kept.
Because there was wolves at first, and then we just bred them until we,
Until we get what we wanted.
I don't know, man, but something had to happen with pandas because they shouldn't.
They gave up.
They shouldn't be here. Like they don't eat nutritious food. They like die for no reason because they do stupid shit.
They sound like us almost, don't they?
A panda's a type of like animal who will just sit on their only born and not realize that they're there, and they kill it and then not stand up because they're like, I'm too tired to stand up.
You don't know that panda's life though.
Huh?
That panda could have had a hard life.
But but every single example,
Everyone.
everyone,
We don't know. They could be going into another dimension for all we know. We don't know.
I think that if AI was perfect in the sense that it took control of the world and we programmed it to say, make the world better,
Okay.
they would get rid of pandas. They were like, we don't need them.
Pandas are not needed.
Yeah, they're not.
Well, I think the piece with AI is that we're going to tell it what the standard is, and then it's going to be black and white. It's
Yeah.
Oh, and then,
right.
Oh, you committed a crime. You did this. It's and the punishment is X.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that if Terminators in this juncture, like if a real Terminator happened, if Skynet truly happened,
Right.
it wouldn't just go after humans. It would go after every species that's just like, you're really not helping out the world right now, so we're just gonna let you go.
But it
would go
wouldn't
around
be-
firing different species, basically.
They would have to have weapons because, like Chad said, Lewis, I'm sorry. Lewis said, you are not going. A Terminator, I don't think, would be the bear.
You don't think a Terminator would beat a bear?
It would have a hard time with that fight.
It would probably just nuke it with a laser.
I said without weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't have weapons.
Well, I don't know, dude. Like Terminators in the lore are powerful. They can like
Okay.
flip a tank.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
Oh.
super. Yeah. They,
Oh, okay.
I think a bear would get toasted.
okay. You can just punch his heart out.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
And I would be
all
in
right.
the background like, hell yeah, fuck that bear up, and then it would shoot me next. I wouldn't be there.
Just got him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that bear.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't think it would be. I think we're so afraid of humans getting exterminated by AI that we just don't think of the bigger picture. Is that humans aren't the only threat to nature?
I think the thing is that we think that anything that's smart is gonna think like us.
That's true.
And we know if we knew something that was smarter than us, we would kill it. We would take it out. We wouldn't let it exist.
We wouldn't be able to coexist.
We
with it.
would not be able to coexist. It would be gone.
Well,
Goodbye.
bears and orcas.
Yeah.